So find your seated pose. And before we start to check in with the body, let's check in with your breath. Don't change it. So what is your base, your default? Is it a long inhale, short exhale? Just settle into what your normal is for you and observe. And once you've found that, then start to lower your gaze. Close your eyes if you're not already. And then start to scan through the body. You guys know it, so from the ankles, knees, hips, lower spine, middle spine, the upper spine, to the neck, shoulders, elbows, wrists. Come back to your head. Check in with your senses. Eyes, nose, ears. Mouth is closed. And if you choose, your hands can come to any mudra or Anjula mudra in front of your heart. We're just going to begin the class tonight with one arm. Inhale to prepare. Namaste. Enjoy your practice. Roll over the hands and knees. Again, you know it. Move into your cat and cows. You normally move quickly, move a little slower. Turn your hands if you need to. Take whatever movement you need. And find it fullest. There you go. And raise your knees. Hover the knees. Raise the right leg back. Hover it. Lower the toes. Raise the left leg. Right knee to the pocket. Draw it back. Right leg. Keeping a flat spine. Lower it. Left leg. And lower it. Tuck the chin. Down. Walk into the legs. Open the hips if you choose. Check in with the feeling. And when you're ready, find your stillness. Draw your head forward, lead with your chin and look forward between your hands. And then with your chin, draw it in towards your throat. From the outside, it just looks like the head's moving, but you're lengthening the neck long, looking forward, and then lengthening it long again, with the chin to the throat. The front side lengthens of your neck, the back side compresses, then the back side lengthens, the front side shortens. Proceed 1 to 7. Then last one, look forward, walk forward, slowly to the front of your mat, and forward fold. Slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Take your time. You guys know this, so I'm just going to move briefly. Muscle co-activation. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands down. Above the head. Shift the weight onto the balls. Feel the ankles. Squeeze the heels in, inner thighs. Knees apart, outer thighs and glutes. Kneecaps up, quads. Bend the knees, straighten the knees, hamstrings. Gentle belly into the breath. Push through the back of the heart center. Shoulder tips forward. Pecs. Armpits down, lats. Bicep, bulge it, and try and straighten the elbow tricep. Inner and outer forearms. Check your level, and then let's release it slightly and go. Keep that awareness of it. Long inhale, exhale, forward fold. Stay on your toes if you can. Make that C shape, arms out to the side. Now draw it up. Exhale, second one. Now draw it up. And exhale, cactus arms. Sitting bones come forward to the front of your mat. Lengthen the belly button away from the tailbone. The heart away from the belly button. Palms come down. Then draw the palms to your side. Then draw your elbows forward, expanding your back. Then draw the elbows back, closing your back. Elbows forward and elbows back. Hands come apart, hands come up. Palms face the ceiling, draw the elbows to the side, and then rise up. The right hand dives over the left hand. Drop your head. You're pushing through the back of your heart center. The weight on the balls of your feet. You're co-activating to your level. Then draw your hands over to the right side. Keep the head down. And draw your hands over to the left side. Come back to center. Look up and squeeze. Rotate the arms open and rotate it back. Interlace the fingers, elbows stay high, draw the collarbones back. Keep the heels down, lower down. Try and keep the shoulders as far back, not forward, and then come onto your toes. Now can you maybe drop a teeny bit lower? And slowly rise up, releasing the hands, feeling the energy shift. Long spine traction. Exhale, cactus the arms. Arms come down, arms come to the side. Elbows come forward, round the back, expanding it. Elbows go back, closing it, expanding the chest. Elbows come forward, and elbows go back. Come back to neutral, release the hands. Hands come up, palms face the ceiling, draw the elbows in. Elbows rise, left hand over right, drop the head. Your shoulders are working, the hands are pulling away from one another. Draw your hands over to the left. Draw your hands over to the right. And back to center. Look up and squeeze. Compress. Rotate open. Long spine from the front to the body. Hands lead the way. Wrists, elbows, upper arm. Hands go back. Interlace. Squeeze. Draw the collarbones back. Rise up onto the toes. Or don't. Lower the heels actually first. Draw the shoulders back. Raise the hands higher. Now shift the weight onto the toes. And you go a little bit lower without dipping too much forward. Now dip forward. Lower the heels. Release the hands, back of the palms together. Rise up. Traction the spine. Heels can stay down. Interlace the fingers. Draw the palms up to the ceiling. Really extend. And turn over to the left side. I'm mirroring you. The left hip has come forward. In your mind's eye, draw it back. Slowly release it. Can you find some more length? And twist to the right. Slowly back to center, release. Length again into the shoulders. Side bend to the left. Hips are staying square. Check in with the lower spine, tuck the tailbone. If need be, back to center. And you can just leg. Then to the other side. Shoulders may be burning by now. And come back to center. Hands come down to heart. We're going to move first through a sun seed. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands, right foot steps back. Drop the knee. Shoulders up over hips. Arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Twist over the front knee, belly button, lower ribs. Extend the arms if you choose. Slowly come back to center, hands to heart. Place the hands down, tuck the back toes, step back, plank, kneeling plank. Lower down slowly, all the way. Inhale, very good. Exhale, down. Tuck the toes, use the knees if you choose. Kneeling plank, plank, downward dog. Right leg goes high, bend the knee, draw it in, step it in, drop the left knee. Pull on the fingertips, lengthen and traction the spine. Drop the sitting bones lower. If you want more, you're really pushing into the tops of the left foot. Zip like an arrow lunge, so the knee's about to rise but not. Slowly place the hands, tuck the toes, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Sorry, left foot steps back. Knee lands, shoulders above hips, hands go high. Exhale, hands to heart. Turn over the front leg. Extend the arms if you choose. Inhale, bring them back. Release. Tuck the legs, step back. Plank, kneeling plank. Shut your head. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, plank, kneeling plank. Downward dog. Look forward. Left foot steps forward. Drop the right knee. Pull into the fingers. Pull some length. Back toes pushing down onto the floor, front foot pushing down and pulling back. Release that activation, tuck the toes, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, hands down into our center. Shift your weight to your right, to your left foot. Inhale, your right foot goes up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hands go up, leg goes forward, hands go back. All of you know where we're going here, so we're going to flow all four. Inhale, hands to heart center. Thumb and index finger, open the leg out, shoulders go forward. Large intestine meridian with the hands. Inhale, hands to heart meridian, bend the knee, climb the fence. Right hand goes back to help that leg. Hold it briefly, then feel the hip. It's a big closing of the hip. Virabhadrasana 3. Left hand goes back to support it. Sole of the foot goes to the ceiling. Release the back bend, round the spine. Hands come to knee. Traction the spine, draw it out, long. Release the knee. Now can you twist, belly button, lower ribs, chest. If you fall out of it, that's okay. Just come back in. And if you're extending the leg, extend it. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, put it down. Halfway squat. If you need to step it out, step it out. Change sides. Hands and heart center. Shift your weight to your right foot. Left knee comes high. Inhale, hands go high. Arms go wide. Extend the foot. Roll the thigh out. Inhale. Thumb and finger. Hips stay square. Engage that right glute. Now bend it in. Right hand to collarbone. Climb your fence. The knee and the foot goes high. Slowly with control, you draw it back. Your lumbar Ardha Chandrasana. Right shoulder to right hip. Then feel the hip closing. It's a big movement for the hip. Back bend. Shoulders are high. Then release the back bend. Flexion of the spine. Round into it. Draw the knee in. Traction the spine. Let it go. Inhale, belly button, lower ribs, chest. Extend the foot. Weight is still in the ball of the front foot. Inhale, draw it back. Exhale, put it down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands, shift your weight to your right foot. Left heel to buttocks. Squeeze. Feel the hamstring. Knee goes up. Slowly with control. The foot goes back. Hold it. Raise it higher. Work against the walls. Right foot, left corner on the mat. Slowly lower the foot down. Right foot walks out. Right arm goes forward and long. Draw the left hip up. Now both hips together. Not one favoring over the other. Now drop the chest. Now drop the head. Inhale, rise up, raise the hips. Walk the foot in to below your heart. Keep that ankle strong and flexed and drop the knee. Now try and pull the foot to the right hand where the foot doesn't move. Feel the activation. Now release it just a little bit and drop lower, bend the arms. Inhale, draw it up. Side plank, variation. Right hand to right foot. Watch the knee dropping in, keep it drawing back to the right foot. In half Vinyasa. Left elbows micro bend. Then slowly plant the hand. Feel that stretch. Turn the feet for crescent lunge feet. Walk the hands back, bend that knee, round the head and towards the knee. Then rise up, crescent lunge. Take it high first. Front foot pushes down and away. Back foot pushes down and back. Change the gears. Front foot pushes down and it pulls towards you. Back foot pushes down and pulls towards the front of you. Elbows squeeze. Feel that broadening on the back of your body. So your elbows are together. But really feel that beautiful widening of your shoulder blades at the back. Release it. Step into the back foot long. Warrior 3. Start to shift your weight. Watch for the hip going out towards the side. Keep drawing it back to the leg. And raise it up. That laugh shock. Got a bumpy floor. Slowly release the foot down. Back and the palms together. Rise up. Exhale. Hands come down, round the spine. Plant the hands. Step back for your plank. Your choice, knees or not, but I'm going to encourage you, draw your shoulders forward always. Whether you're dropping your knees or not. Then lower down. Take your time, build the strength. Watch for elbows going back. Keep the elbows a little bit forward. All the way down. Inhale. Bhujangasana, hands are forward. Pubic bone pushing down. Elbows drawing towards one another. Your arms giving you a lot of the lift at this stage. So whilst your arms are helping, focus on your spine from back of your heart through to your neck. Where can you find more length there? And slowly release and down. Hands come on the shoulders. Tuck your toes. Breathe into the area below the belly button and the pubic bone and push up. Push through the heart center. Chin leads away, hips next, down we go. Look, walk, step, hop to the front of your mat. Soft landing if you're hopping. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, drag your body over your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands, shift your weight to your left foot, right heel. Squeezes, knee goes high. Draw it as high as you can get it. Left hip is drawing back to the right corner of the neck. Slowly, know where we go. Extend it. Lower it down. Control. Right hand plants, left foot walks forward. Left arm goes long. First check in with the hips. Raise them square. Drop the hips. Drop the chest. Drop the head. Now rise up. Walk the foot in. Under the heart, under the throat. Best for your body. Then drop the knee slightly. Try and draw that left foot to the left hand. It's not moving, then tension pull. Then bend, release it, then bend the elbows. To any length you can find in the spine. Now rise up. Exhale, walk it over, Side plank. Left hand to left ankle. Keep the right foot flexed. Then half Vashisthasana. Raise the hips high. Gripping with the right fingers. Then slowly, if you can, the left hand comes to the ground. Feel that stretch, left side of the body. Turn the feet. Sit down for your crescent lunge. Walk the back foot if you need to. Otherwise, walk the hands back, round the spine, head to knee. Sankalanasana. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Feet push down and push away from one another. Sitting bones are tucking under. Then change the gears, squeeze the elbows together. Front foot back, back foot pulls forward. Release. Long spine. Start to away, warrior 3. Notice the habit, how the right and the left leg wants to straighten, and you bend it a little bit more and maintain the pose. And slowly release, back of the palms together, rise up, traction the spine, exhale, hands through heart, hands steps back, drop your knees, your shoulders forward. Lower down. Take your time lowering down. Elbows come forward. Make fist with your hands. Your elbows, as if motion, are pulling back towards your wrist, but they're not moving. Tops of the toes are pushing down. Pubic bone is tucked. And again, from the area on the back of the heart up to the neck, can you find length? What's happening in your shoulder blades? Are they compressing toward one another, or are they expanding in this pose? Slowly hands lower, draw your head forward, traction in the spine. Tuck the toes. Inhale, push up to plank. Push to the heart. Tuck. Tuck the chin, extra high. Downward dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step up to the front of your mat. Just forward fold, hang. Release your neck. Inhale, shift your foot, shift your weight to your right foot and left heel to buttocks. Slowly extend the foot out, back to the back of your mat. Place your hands. Step your right foot back to a three-legged dog. Close the hips. Just entering it from a different way today. Notice how that feels. Now open the hip, raise the foot, slowly bend the knee, feel. When is ego kicking in? You're just feeling the simplicity of the pose. Find your wow there. Straight leg or bent leg. You've got both knees bent, your feet are fairly close together, giving you a solid foundation. Slowly lower the buttocks down to the ground. Right hand comes behind you. half foot. Check in, long lower spine. If you do need your hands, you can drop your elbows. You can do a half bow, elbows pushing in the spine. As long as you're starting to feel something in the abdominal area, you're okay. The full half boat. In the full half boat. Slowly release it. Left hand goes back. Right foot comes forward. The left leg goes long. Step into your right leg. Push into your left hand. Find your wild thing again. Then your eyes lead the way. Three-legged dog. Now draw the knee in. Really squeeze it. Can the heel come higher to the buttocks? Then slowly extend the ankle. Place it and walk it forward. In your next inhale, step forward. Forward foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, weight left foot. Right heel to buttocks, squeeze it. Take it high. Take it back. Lower it down. Place your hands. Step your left foot back. Three-legged dog. Hips are square. Open. Raise the foot. Bend the knee. Now wild thing. Slowly. You did bend leg on both knees. Last time. Do the same here. Right foot, one knee. Building muscular strength. And slowly sit the buttocks down. Doesn't matter if you a little bit of your mat, half boat. If you choose, you're okay, full boat. Back problems, I would advise lowering the elbows. But if you're okay, choose your medicine or your poison. Too much of one thing can be bad for you. Slowly coming out of it. Right foot goes long, left foot, right hand goes back. Step in, wild thing. Right leg is straight. Eyes lead the way. Left hand plants. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, draw it into the chest. Step it forward. Right leg step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, check. Seen so many chairs of late. This is my barstool chair. This is my chair. So check in what chair you're on today. You're on the barstool, kitchen counter chair. Or are you in a chair? Check in with the tailbone. Tuck it, untuck it. Extend energy through the arms, up towards the ears. Your right foot steps behind. Squeeze and drop low, hands come to heart. Make sure you're comfortable. Then when you're ready on your next inhale, begin your twist. Exhale, elbow finds knee. If your hand's going down, it's going down. If not, the hands stand prayer. Right hand leads away. Square the hips first. Left hand comes forward. Right hand keeps going back towards that right foot, but don't grip it. Use your muscles to hold you. Now fix the ankle. Now observe the difference the joints make. How much they aid you in the pose. Then slowly release. Come forward. Figure 4. Find your balance. Couple of options here. 1, stay in your figure 4 and just twist to the foot that's on top of the knee. That side. Should be your left. 2, bend forward. The right arm will go long and you'll slide it down the arch of your right foot. And your left hand can go up. It can go to the hip and reach the shoulder. Or else you'll keep going some more. You might hold your foot to help you and get the back of the arm into the foot and the hands and pray. Choose your version for your body. Slowly coming out of it the same way you came in. Raise the knee, step it down, shake it out if you need to. Squat and crow. All of you online know your crows. Try and find 3 to 5 seconds. Even if your toes aren't coming off the ground. Weight into your hands, knees as high up on the arms as possible. When you're on up, drawing the toes toward one another. And come out of it when you've done your 3 to 5 breaths. Bend your knees, raise your foot, put your hand under so you can get to your wrist. Keep that bend and just shift weight into the hands and massage the wrists with the toes. Please don't be encouraged to straighten the legs and go to the full pose unless you're really, really comfortable. Keep those legs bent, it helps with the balance. You can so easily over topple. Move the feet from left to right. Just giving some love to those wrists. Release the hands. Roll up. Come to a goddess. And just shake the wrists out, up and down, move them, and pull them. Try and feel that pulling in the wrist area. So try and release a little bit there. And then release, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair. Your left leg steps behind. Squeeze. Hands down. Belly button. Lower ribs. Chest. Then the elbow comes down. Draw length into the spine. Left hip draws out and long. Weight can shift between the legs. Shoulder retract. Bottom shoulder retract. Left hand leads away. Square the hips. Goes back. Right hand goes forward. Unsupported dancer. Knee goes high, ankle goes high, hand goes back. Now fetch the ankle. Now kick into the ankle. Micro bend in the standing leg. It's a back bend. Slowly release. Figure 4. Keep dropping that left knee down. Hands to heart. Choose a version you're going to. Make the twist first, then bend forward and go down. Either the arm goes long, and the action of sliding that arm down the foot actually helps you get into it a lot more. Check in on yourself, on your thoughts. Slowly releasing, coming out of it the same way we came in. Put it down. Another crow. In your time, 3 to 5 breaths. If you're ready, up for it and you're ready for it, you can get into your crow and maybe you can start to take one knee off into a single-legged crow and bring it back. Maybe it just hovers a little bit. And slowly come down. Find your squat. Check in whether you dump into it. Make fists. Pour the jug. Raise the jug. Square the hands. Open the wrists. Close the wrists. Take it and roll it. Release each finger and close each finger as you do this. This, my mind battles with, to close each finger and roll the wrist. Maybe it works for you. Release that. The hands go behind you. Sit down and roll over onto your stomach. Your left hand goes forward. Press down the toes. Your right hand's going to go back. You're going to draw the ankle towards the hand. Don't hold it. Can you square the shoulders? Look forward. Now you look forward. Focus on that area between the heart and the neck, and can you find some more length there? Can the right knee raise off the ground? Release, put it down. Swap sides. 10 toes down. Left leg comes up. Left hand goes back. The right arm is pulling towards the hips. The pubic bone is pushing into the floor. 10 toes of the right foot are pushing down so that your knees raised. Release it. Left arm forward. Bend right. Pull in with the left elbow towards the hip bones. Fetch the ankle. Kick in. Notice how much is the knee rise to the floor. What's the difference in the feeling? Release it. Swap sides. Right arm. Hold the ankle. Kick in. Release it. Left arm goes forward. Bend the knee in. And maybe set the grip. If you can't, you're just pulling the ankle to the outside of the hip as much as you can. You can flip the grip, the elbows towards the air, and you're drawing. Don't overdo it. It's tough on the knees. Watch your knees splaying out. You're drawing that foot down to the side. You're still extending 10 toes in the left foot, and you're still lifting through the back of the heart area, long spine. Slowly release, no slingshots. Swap sides. Choose the hand position and how far you go. Go to your edge, not over it. It's only the silly people that go to the edge of the cliff and fall off. Wise people stay a short distance away from the edge and enjoy the view. Release it. Last one. Both ankles come in, both hands go back. If you can't reach, maybe you might need a strap or a towel. And take it gentle. Don't go to your full extreme. Just gently kick into it. Make it easy. Make it light. Now focus on your breath into the abdominal area. On your inhale, feel your stomach push away from the floor. And on an exhale, feel the stomach fall. Inhale, feel the rise. Exhale, feel the drop. Inhale, feel the rise. Exhale, feel the drop. Last one. Inhale, feel the rise. Exhale, feel the drop. Let it down. Take a moment. Move your hips if you need to. Just releasing. And then rolling over onto your back. Let's just release the lower spine. Hug the knees in. You can roll from side to side if that helps with the lower back. If you experience some tightness or not. Then you raise your heads. Your head and your shoulder, heads. Then slowly, your hands are below your knees. Allow your knees to come away from your chest, extending into your arms, and the toes come down towards the ground. You're either going to stay there, and yes, your toes might cramp, but you're going to be drawing your toes towards your buttocks as if motion. Drawing your shoulders higher, drawing your head higher. Make sure your neck is loose and can move. Move your tongue over your teeth, top and bottom. No tension in the jaw. And you're going to breathe. At any point if it's too much, then your hands will help you. Otherwise, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly hold the knees and lower down, lower the head, lower the shoulders. Hug the knees in. Rock from side to side. Roll over onto whichever side you choose. Come up to seated position. And your feet go long. Check in with the spine. Your sitting bone weight is equal. The heels push down, and the sitting bones draw towards the heels, and the heels towards the sitting bones. Start to walk your arms forward, your hands forward, long spine. The action of your feet pushing down and pulling towards your sitting bones and vice versa really allows you to keep the knee joint safe whilst pulling yourself forward, tractioning and turning the hamstrings on. If you feel your hamstrings should be on and engaged in this forward fold. It's not about reaching your feet and then slowly, eventually, you'll round into it. Now bring your awareness to your belly. Breathe big into a big round belly. Let that rise your chest up, and then find some length on the exhale and let it fold forward a little bit more. Inhale into the belly, allow that to rise you up. Can you find a little bit more length? And on your exhale, your forward fold. Inhale into the belly, exhale, forward fold. One more time. Slowly release, coming up, plant your feet. Your fingers can point towards your buttocks, they can point to the side, or they can point backwards depending on your shoulders. Reverse tabletop, inhale, rise up. Now if you're there and you're just hanging out, having a picnic, bring your awareness to your feet. Push them down and pull your heels towards your hands. Now it changes. Now can you raise the hips? Can you open the shoulders? Don't drop the neck back. Rather raise the chin up towards the corner of the ceiling where the wall meets the roof, keeping the neck long. Slowly lower down, lower the sitting bones between the hands and raise onto the knees. Hover and lower down. Hands where your hands were, you might need to just widen them a little bit to breathe. Push down, watch for shoulders up, watch for this rounding in the back that happens. Push in, raise the buttocks. The heels are pulling towards the buttocks. Rise up. Can you raise your left foot? Lower it down. Raise your right foot. Lower it down. Sit it down, take a moment. Second one. Inhale. First, get that activation in the heels. Raise the left. Put it down. Raise the right. Put it down. Hover. Draw the feet in. Hug it in. Release it out. Roll down. Take your time. Feel each vertebra as you roll down. We're going to go into bridge, and then we'll finish with shoulder stand. So slowly, we're going to do the 2 bridges, the variant that I normally teach, and then the traditional. So draw your heels in, your fingers can't touch your heels. Your arms in a T, lengthen the lower spine. Your palm can't get under there, squash that shoulder. Palms come together in prayer, above the chin, above the eyes. Slowly start to rise up. Shoulder tips drawing towards one another. Your chin drawing towards your chest. Your chest drawing towards your chin. Slowly lower down or stay up and just lower your arms down and interlace your hands and walk under. If you lower your arms down and your buttocks down, then your arms come next to the side of your body, push down into the arms, lengthen the lower spine, and raise the hips up, traditional bird bridge. If you've got capacity in your shoulders, you'll interlace your hands and you'll walk one shoulder underneath the body. Where in the previous bridge, we are drawing the shoulder blades apart from one another. In this bridge, the shoulder blades are drawing towards one another. And slowly release it, coming down. Preparing for shoulder stand. Please, if possible, try not to use momentum coming up. So your arms alongside the body, the neck is long, draw the knees in. Use your abdominal strength and your hands pushing out of the mat to raise the buttocks. Keep raising till you can get a hand underneath the buttocks. Then walk the hand up your back until you're in your shoulder stand. Raise the feet. Big toes touch one another. Heels are slightly apart. Trying to let go most of the activation of the legs at this point. No weight on the neck. It's all on the elbows, the shoulders, and the head. Slowly, one foot, both feet, drop them down towards flower. They don't have to touch the ground. Your hands can come to the mat, they can interlace, or they can come up towards the feet above your head. Yogi. In your plow, can you find any length in the spine? So in other words, drawing the sitting bones up towards the ceiling. Then bend your knees into beside your ears, your deaf man's pose. Release that. Slowly roll out vertebra by vertebra, keeping your thighs as close to your chest as possible whilst you roll out. Take your time here. Try and feel each vertebra. Making your way to your Shavasana. If you need any last spinal movement before your Shavasana, take it, drop your feet to the side of the mat, drop your knees side to side. Otherwise your legs go wide, back of the palms on the floor. Squeeze your toes and let go. Make a fist squeeze tight. Feel the activation in the forearms, let go. Squeeze the calves, squeeze the thighs, let go. Hold the breath in, hold the belly, tight, tight chest, let go, release. Squeeze everything all together, tight, 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 and let it go, release. Now just let go of your practice. Stay in your Shavasana for as long as you need. I'll leave you here. I'll catch up with you all soon. Thank you for joining me tonight. Namaste.